Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today is a very special day for me. Number one, because I've been sitting on this content for quite some time now, and honestly I never thought I'd be able to upload it. But after what happened to the Ethiopian airline, I decided, you know what, life is too short to be worried about things, and I'm no longer going to let my fears get the best of me. So I decided I'm going to shoot this video. I'm going to upload it and share it to the world. So this is the first time I had to travel since I had a baby, which is now, I think, 10 months. My baby is now 10 months old. And the reason why I'm sharing this video again is because not so many people get a chance to travel and tour the world. So if you're in a position to, you know, let other people see the world through your vlogs and through your videos and through your experiences, then it's the best way to share. I'd like to send my pole to every single person across the world who lost a relative, who lost a friend, who lost a child in that plane. And if you know me, you know I honestly don't like flying. It's not my thing, in as much as I like to tour the world. So I'm so sorry for your loss. The flight to Addis was quite smooth, though there's never a smooth flight with me. I'm always shaking and sweating, and you know, if you ask my friends who I've had a chance to fly with, they'll tell you I am the worst person to fly with. But at the end of the day, you know, I want that thing to touch down. I want to be home, back to my kids, and I don't like the skies at all. I got a chance to stay at the Intercontinental Hotel, which I must say is a very beautiful place. I'll be sharing a few videos about of the premise. Yeah, so on my first day in Addis, I got to visit the Menelik Palace, and this is, if you're ever in high school during my time, that is in the early 2000s, you'll be able to relate with this. There was a subject, I think it was history, where we used to learn about the kings and, you know, the history of different places and different countries. And I remember Menelik. So when I got to Ethiopia and Addis, and I got a chance to actually tour the place, it became so real to me. You know, you have that moment where you're like, aha, kumbe, this is what you were learning in school back in the day. I also got a chance to visit the St. Mary's Church, I believe, which is one of the oldest churches. It's an Orthodox church. And what I found fascinating about it is the fact that those people can fast. I think they can fast for, I don't know how many 100 days in a year. They're so prayerful, they're so kind, they're so humble. You know, I really liked it, and it's something that I would want to adopt and, you know, maybe try. Yeah, and I also got a chance to visit the museums. Actually, it was just one museum I visited because of time. And, you know, in there you could see the Emperor Haile Selassie's throne where he used to sit. And, you know, there's so much rich things going on in museum, and you wonder, I've been in Nairobi all my life, and to be honest, I've never been to any museum in my country. So actually getting there and having that chance to go around and see all these things and see their history, and how much they're so passionate about it and how much they've preserved it, I have made it a point to start with home the next time. My favorite highest moment of my vacation, or rather trip to Ethiopia, was the Yod Abyssinia cultural restaurant. So this is a restaurant where like all the cultural dances are taking place. You can order all the cultural food in Ethiopia, and you're seated in these seats, funny looking seats, but they're really cute. They bring out the culture very well. And the food, I ordered an entire senior of Ethiopian food because I just wanted to test everything, and it was my last day, and I knew I would never probably have a chance to go back to Ethiopia. Well, I don't know if I'll go back, but I wanted to live in this moment. I wanted to enjoy this moment. I want to soak it all in. So I ate and ate and ate and packed some more for fear of, maybe I didn't have enough. Maybe I didn't test this. So it was quite an experience. Yeah, so just like any other trip, there are of course challenges that one faces once you're in a foreign place. And for me, one thing that really struck me was their culture, of course, and they're so very decent. So in this case, I was, it's my first time out after having a child, and I want to look good, I want to look sexy. So I got this really nice two-piece, which was exposing my tummy a little bit. And the reason why I shopped for it is because I had done my research. The weather was quite good, and I thought, you know what, I'll look very good in this outfit, considering the weather is so good. But when I got to Addis, I realized people there are so reserved and so respectful. No one was dressed like me. So at the end of the day, I was supposed to put on a t-shirt on top of my very nice looking outfit because of fear of, everyone looking at me and wondering who is the stranger in our streets, you get. The second challenge I experienced was communication. Like when you're in a hotel, you're dependent on the Wi-Fi. And once you leave the hotel, you're either with the people you came out with, or you're not in a position to actually communicate with your friends or whoever you are with. And even if it's a cabbie, a taxi driver, then it's a challenge, because how are you going to communicate once you're dropped at a certain place and you need to be picked up? And I also noticed in Addis they have something, it's like Uber. They have their own version of Uber which they use, and it's quite cheap. I had a chance to have a friend order for me the Uber, and it was quite affordable. It cost me, I think, 100 beers from the Intercontinental Hotel to the Yod Abyssinia restaurant. The other challenge that I think I might have experienced if I wasn't really prepared would be engorgement. I'm still breastfeeding my baby 10 months later. Yes, I am that mother who breastfeeds all the way to probably would do it until 1.5 years. And I was lucky because I had my electric pump, which I had to use in the morning and the evening. And then the frequency of breastfeeding is not the same. So if you're a breastfeeding mom, what I would advise you to do is to carry a pump. For everyone that lost their loved ones on that fatal crash, I want to tell you that, God is in control, and my prayers are with you. As they say, at the end of the day, we're all going to heaven. We're all going to back to the Creator. And I know as hard as it is right now and as sad as it is right now, all we can do is just pray together. You know, may God give you comfort. May God be with you through these trying times as you seek to find, you know, closure on what happened. And maybe, you know, let their souls rest in peace. Guys, if you like my video, kindly hit the like button and, you know, subscribe and support Rita. Thank you.